Hello, everyone, and welcome to my invitation to do the artist way together. I'm super excited about this because I don't know about you, but this has been quite a year. This is a year full of challenge for a lot of people right now. There's a lot of challenge in the world. There has been throughout the year. Um, I always think that part of all of our jobs is to bring in as much light as we possibly can, as much as we can, as often as we can. And today we are really going to focus on bringing in that light with this book. So for those of you who have never done the artist way before, you're in for a treat. If you want to do this, it's going to be amazing. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dana Claudat. I'm a modern Feng Shui master and founder of the School of Intention, which is an entire method of Feng Shui and school of Feng Shui that's unlike anything else in the world. And the core principles of this Feng Shui are infinite possibility, everything's possible, creative awakening, which is what this book is all about, because that's how we manifest things, and your intention. Really activating, strengthening, and immersing yourself in your wishes, dreams, and desires so that you can bring them to life with ease. And I'm a huge believer in practicing and living in the ways that you want to feel. And this book, The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, has been such an incredible, we'll say, foundation for all of these things. We're doing a free group. I decided that I was going to do this book for myself to end the year on a high note. And I'll talk about what this book has done for me in just a moment. It's a lot. I've been doing it for 20 years, more than that, more than 20 years. I felt like I needed to end this year on a high note, that even though it's been such an immense, heavy, wild, super high highs, super low lows year. Um, in the end, it's about not quitting and finding the light, seeing the light, getting the lessons, and continuing to grow. And creativity is the ultimate medium, I feel, the ultimate energy of manifestation and growth. So if you want to manifest more, there's nothing better that you can do than to ignite your creative power. It'll help you solve problems. It'll help you to heal. It'll help you to grow. It'll help you to expand in so many powerful ways. So I was just going to do this book for myself. And then, like a lightning bolt, as though I don't have enough projects on my plate right now, because the school is open for registration. If you want to become a Feng Shui pro, all the details are below in the description box on YouTube, or just send me a message on Facebook and I will make sure that you get all of the details to start in this epic season. And there are a bunch of new projects coming out, but you know what? There's nothing like having a creative group of synergy happening at the same time. I realized I just had to open up the Artist Way group again. It's been a long time since we did a free ride through the Artist Way, a free group where we all come together. The last time we did it was 2014 to early 2015. So it's literally like a 9-year cycle, coming back to it right now, like a full numerological cycle. And it feels so good. So I'm going to tell you how the group works. I'm going to tell you that it's free. But first, let me tell you what doing this book has done for me. Doing this book has been life-changing on levels that I can't quite explain. And to do the book, when I say do the book, it's not just a book that you read. You could see how many times I've been through this. It's a book that you do. And so it's 12 weeks long. We have 11 weeks left of the year. So it's going to go into the first week of the year. And we're going to, you read a little chapter, you do a few exercises that you feel compelled to do each week. And then there are two facets of this book, two exercises: morning pages and taking yourself on an artist date. And both are explained in the book in detail. And so every day you'll need to dedicate about 15, 20 minutes to the process. And this, so total will be a little bit more than that. Yeah, I've mentioned the book 10 years ago. I mentioned it 15 years ago. I've mentioned it 20 years ago. Ever since I've been online, I've been running these groups. And the last big one we did with about 600 or 700 people was, like I said, in 2014, 2015. So we're coming back full circle, and we are going to do this as a group. And the reason why it's so fun to do as a group is because you have a place to share the things that are happening with you. You have a place to get inspired by what creativity is doing for other people, and you get to support other people. And it's just, the synergy is phenomenal. And you see people's breakthroughs. And having run groups for so long, in the school, in the Feng Shui camps, with so many people, I can tell you I learned to do this from doing the artist's way. How people come together around this work and everything that unfolds is amazing. So when I did this book, it brought me literally my whole career. It brought me so many opportunities, so much realization of how connected I am to everyone and everything in my life, how powerful creativity is. This has been a revolution on every level. And I just know that it's going to bring amazing things in the end of the year, coming into the year. And it's a gift I wanted to share with all of you to just guide this group through. So here's how the group works. It's really simple. Just grab yourself a copy of Julia Cameron's Artist's Way book, and all the details are actually below. So you can sign up below or above on Facebook, but there's a link to sign up for the group. And when you sign up, it's totally free. I'm going to send you one email a week, which is a reminder of what's going on this week, so that everyone stays on track, because not everyone's on Facebook all the time. You're going to join in a Facebook group, which is private but free. If you request to join, we will add you. And everyone's going to get this book. You can get it at the library. You can get it from Amazon. There'll be a link where you can get it when I send out this email. When you join below, you'll get an automatic email with all the steps to get set up. And the only other thing you need besides this is some sort of notebook. I always use, every time I do the Artist's Way, I use a sketch pad. I got this sketch pad for about $11 at the art supply store in LA. And you can get a plain notebook from the dollar store. You can use a composition book. You can use whatever you want. It's nice to have something to write in. I will probably fill this entire sketch pad by the end of the Artist's Way, and I'm ready for it. So get yourself something to write in and grab the book. Again, you can get it free at just about every library around the world. That's what people have been doing for years and years since I've been doing this. And you can also just get a copy, because if you get a copy, chances are you'll do the book more than once. And it's amazing. It's always the next level of revelation. The only other thing you need to do is sign up. The link is below, and each week we're going to come together. You can join in the group whenever you feel free throughout the day, throughout the week. You can post your success. You can share in other people's success. I'm also going to be sending out resources, some Feng Shui, some other creative resources that can shine a light on things in each chapter. Again, I've been through this book. I think this is like, I've lost track of how many times I've done it, well over 10 or 12 over the last 20 years, 20 something years. But this time I'm doing it, it's very personal. So I'm going to be in the journey with you. I'm going to be guiding and opening up this space for everyone to do it together. And I hope that this can inspire the bringing in of light. A lot of times people wonder what they can do when you see so much chaos happening and so many things happening in the world. And the most powerful thing that I know to do when there's nothing to do is to stay in more light. That doesn't mean to stay in good vibes only. You're allowed to have all kinds of feelings. That doesn't mean that you ignore what's happening with other people or with yourself, but to commit to bringing in as much light as possible. And creativity is that light. So on that note, if anyone has any questions, please leave them below. But really, this whole process is as simple as signing up below or signing up above, depending on where where you're watching this, and it's totally free. It's going to be amazing. There are already hundreds of people in the group. Not everyone's going to be active, but a lot of people are. People are getting really excited about doing this. And that's it. There's no big fanfare. There's nothing else to do but grab a copy of this book, get something to write with, and commit to ending the year on a high note. And it's a perfect way to kick off our eclipse season. There's so much change coming. There's so much to be ready for. And I find that this book is a galvanizing, incredible, catalyzing process. And it's amazing what can happen. It often works like magic, even though it's incredibly practical. So, on that note, guys, welcome to the Artist Way. I hope you join us this season. And I'll be back with so much more Feng Shui very soon. Bye, everyone.